Hi guys, today I will show you how I set up my cubes. First off, you want to grab your gravitas and you want to take one edge piece out, and then on the opposite side of the cube take another out. Now you want to open your gravitas, but get a fairly large portion of lube and put it on one of your edges, and make sure to get it on both sides. Just get all of that lube off, and now you're gonna put it back in. Don't break it in yet, because it'll be much easier to when you put the other edge back in. Now you want to grab a smaller but still pretty big portion of lube on your stick. What do you call this? Applicator stick? I don't know. Whatever you call it, just put that lube back here. And you want to put it back in. I know I've just set a lot of people off. I didn't put the other one in first. And you want to break that bit of lube in. Depending on the cube, it could make it a lot faster or not that much faster or a lot slower, but just break it in for a bit and yeah. Okay, now that that is all broken in, you want to swap out your applicator tip for a clean one, or just one that has Dignitas already on it, right here. And you want to grab your Dignitas. Make sure not to spill it because it gets pretty messy. And you want to get quite a lot. Can you see how much I've got there? And instead of applying it in the tracks and dripping, you want to apply it on the pieces. Doesn't matter if it's not that spread out because you're going to break it in anyway. It will get really quite slow, especially in certain areas where there's a lot of lube, but with break-in it'll get better. Okay, now that that's all broken in, we want to get some D&M, and this step you can, it's really, I guess, customizable. There's no set amount of D&M you can put in, just put in enough that it's not gonna, that the cube's not stupidly slow, but not so much that the cube is stupidly fast. I generally put 2 or 3 drops, or occasionally 4, depending on how much I have left or how much. It depends on a lot of factors. Just use your common sense and should be able to figure it out. Now, I do find this a little bit slow for my liking. I wonder if I'm gonna get another bit out of that. So I'm gonna put a little bit more DNM in. Okay, that's just a bubble. Okay, I've got no clue how much I put in just then because it was bubbling. Don't worry, I've got more. Unopened bottle. Well, it is open, but just opened it, but I didn't use any. And DNM, always get it at the cubicle. I am not sponsored by the cubicle as much as I'd love to be sponsored. I'm not, but maybe one day. Anyway, buy at the cubicle. Best store ever. And just break in your lube and... Okay, still a bit slow. Depending on the cube, this can happen. Okay, this is better. I think this is almost perfect now. For those of you wondering, this was the angstrom setup. And this is a Guhong V4. Fairly old cube. And it is surprisingly 57mm instead of 56 or 55.5 or whatever they usually are. But anyway, thanks for watching.